of Twitch, the future of us and what we want to do. Gordie, you want to talk about what we plan on doing, the kinds of things we plan on doing with Twitch?
Yeah, so to kind of fill in the dead spaces, I mean, most of the time, if we're just playing a game, I'll just throw up the stream. That way, the people that can't play or are at work or something have something to watch. Like I know Javin likes to have something on his other screen while he's working or he's busy or something. So we try to do that. Then we pop open a Discord channel. Anybody can hop in, or voice channel, pardon me. Anybody can hop in, chat with us, join in. So there's going to be a lot of games. Like next week, Pokemon Legends Arceus. That any true Pokemon fan, for 20 years, this is the game you've been waiting for. So as much as I love Monster Hunter, we're going to be streaming that shit. So I know...
Gives me a chance to catch up to you guys on Monster Hunter.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you the tutorial, kick you on the ass, and say, okay, get out there and slaughter some monsters. But yeah, for Pokemon Legends, I know myself, Jill, Senavi, maybe Azar, because I think she said she was going to get a Switch. I think Nink said he might. I don't know. You never know what he's doing, but he might get a Switch to play it with us. But anyway, we'll be streaming that. Other streams. This show we'll be doing, we haven't decided, weekly by, Well,
initially we talked about trying to do it weekly, giving weekly updates on the Discord and games and streams and that kind of stuff. I mean, it may turn out to be bi-weekly.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we got shit to say, then we'll hit the green light. But this show, it's mostly going to be, me and Matt bullshitting. And, we're going to have some of our illustrious DMs on for one-on-one interviews, so you get to know our DMs and learn about their time slots, learn about their background, yada, yada, yada. Probably going to drag on some of our members. Looking at you, Jill, Ninks. Going to do that, go over D&D news, go over gaming news, like whatever we fucking feel like talking. We're nerds, right? Marvel, fucking anything. We'll talk about anything. Star Wars. I just don't want to hear bitching in the chat about freaking Star Wars.
Speaking of Marvel, if I may interrupt you real quick, something that's been on my mind as of late, Marvel advertising, but I think that they should use the Hulk more often for their advertising. I mean, he is just one big banner. Just saying.
Breathe. Just breathe. So, for other streams, we've been in talks with our DMs and obviously the players. We want to make sure everybody is Star Trek. Javin, don't. I'll ban you. So fuck it. Anyway.
The chat takes 1d8 pun damage.
Yeah. Fuck. Anyway, I'm going to DM a game and destroy him. So our DM, we've been in talks with our DMs and our players because we want to make sure we have everybody's consent. We're going to start streaming more D&D games. We got pretty much everything set up and ready to go. So all I got to do is hit the green light. So probably going to try at least three D&D streams a week. Not to mention, eventually we got to get off our asses and do another PvP event because it has been requested.
Yep.
I know I was bugging Ninks, and he wants to pull the GMs aside and do like a little show where they talk about crazy builds and weird examples. I don't want to give too much away because that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, D&D streams are coming, and hope.
Oh no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Did you see? I'm sorry. Did you see who just jumped in chat? Look at that name.
Rocky Talkie.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, that's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Rocky Talkie. I love that.
I'm so happy she went with that name. That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Love you, man.
Anyway, yeah, so that's our plans with the Twitch. we're obviously any gameplay. If we're sitting around the Discord playing games, we're gonna throw it up. But yeah, dedicated D&D streams are coming. We're just finishing talking to everybody, getting consent, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, and I know, especially, like I said, hopefully we can keep this a weekly show if we can come up with enough stuff. I know that Jill's talking about running Saturday morning cartoons right after our morning show. So, I mean, open your morning up because there's, Saturday mornings, there's going to be a good bit going on. So,
yep.
And we do have a YouTube channel. And so, Gordie is our Twitch person. He's our streamer. He gets things set up. He runs it and all that kind of stuff. And so,
I have no
hopefully, things work out to where we stream today. It's VOD tomorrow. So, if we stream the game on Sunday night, you can't make it, you miss it, then it should be up on the YouTube on Monday. And the YouTube link is down in the description as well. I am correct on that, yeah?
I hit the record button late, so I hope that it's recording the whole thing. I forgot to hit record because I shut it off when we were doing Monster Hunter. I'm an idiot.
Oh, when we were talking about Monster Hunter?
No, because...
Wait, what? I'm confused.
So Twitch Studios has this thing where you can set it to automatically record, and it'll upload the VOD to the Twitch. So I turned that off while we were streaming Monster Hunter, and I forgot to fucking turn it on.
Oh. Wait, are you saying that you, literally just started recording?
No, it's been recording for...
Oh.
I might have missed a bit of the beginning. I'm an asshole.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Am I fired? Am I banned from the Discord? Is the Moose banned?
No. I mean, we might have to send you to retrain for Twitch, but,
Fuck, I'm done. Anyway.
Which is, it's sending you to retraining for Twitch is basically, where you're at, because you taught yourself anyway, right?
Yeah. Oh, God.
So... hopefully a lot of things in the future, a lot of things coming up. We're going to try and become a lot more active. The Discord stays pretty active, but we're trying to become more active out in the world. We were talking last night about how nervous we were or were not to even do this stream.
It's just me and you bullshitting. It's not that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once you get to know us, our level of care when it comes to what we look like, even out in the world, online, whatever, it's extremely low. Because that's just it. We're silly people. We like to BS with each other, and that's what this show is essentially about. Is grabbing some topics. We wanted to do an intro video first, but from here on out, grabbing some topics, creating some talking points, and putting it out there to you all, and inviting you all to join our family, as dysfunctional as it might be. And it's, like I said, it's fun. We're a gaming community, all different types of games. So if you're a gamer, if you're a nerd, if you're whatever term you want to use, there's a home for you here for sure.
Javin's trying to get me going.
What do you say?
He's bringing up a topic I can't start ranting about because it's going to come off as, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh,
but by the way, Navi said if you missed it in the recording, just play the jingle at the end of the show.
Oh, as long as your jingle's in. Yeah, okay, I see how it is. I'm sorry. I'm still learning.
Hey, it's catchy.
It's very catchy. Actually, screw it. I want to play it one more time. I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Gordie,
you big moose,
and Willhelm,
the grumpy gnome,
in the morning.
I love that. Anyway, So yeah, what else you want to talk about there, bud?
Oh, I don't know.
You want to talk about our Wednesday game?
Yeah, we pretty much have 100% consent to stream that one, don't we?
Yep. Yeah. We pretty much got unanimous decision. So yeah, there will be a Wednesday night stream, and I pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna record those ones so we have some VODs to throw up on the YouTube, So that's gonna be Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So check us out there. That one, Gilles running us through what he described as it should be a 3-session adventure, but because we're so RP deprived, we got through the first third of it in 3 sessions, so he just said screw it and turned it into an actual campaign.
Yeah. Well, I will correct you. We were RP deprived. We're not now.
Yeah, we are not now. So the Wednesday campaign, it started as it's taken place in the Sea of Fallen Stars, right next to Cormier, Chicenta, Termish, that kind of area. Really uncomfortably close to Thay, for my liking. It started the group of us. I'm playing Varno Flotsam, a Hexblood Fathomless Warlock. I've always wanted to play a Warlock. Finally playing it. And you are playing
Ruptor Uramento, which is actually Latin for my oath. I actually started as an Oathbreaker Paladin. I appear to be a dwarf, and came into the campaign with a dwarven buddy of mine, Borel. But the problem is that I have, well, for me anyway, my problem, I guess, I have forgotten who my god is, have no clue. But beginning to get flashes of things that I don't fully understand, and so things for me to look into, especially finding my almost doppelganger. That was kind of weird.
I still want to know what the hell he's doing with that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So basically we were tasked as an adventuring party to jump aboard a pirate vessel and go to this Hawk's Isle, apparently a really cursed place. And we found a group of mongrel folk, people that have been twisted and distorted and ripped apart, put back together, yada yada, by some creature. So they pointed us in the right direction. We went to the cave, killed the monster, even though it kicked the ever-loving shit out of me again. Rescued the lady that we were sent to get. We were on our way off the island. We almost made it to the boat when a kraken, as they are wont to do, popped out of the ocean and ate our vessel. So we ended up rowing into mist, came and swarmed us, and when the mist departed, we found this random island, rocky outcropping with a big vigil keep with a lighthouse, and sure enough, your twin standing outside, which was a fucked up place to start a cliffhanger.
There were some subtle differences, so that makes us, paternal twins, fraternal, whatever they are. We're not identical.
Yeah.
So whatever the other kind of twins is, I can never remember.
Yeah.
Javin said what's Wednesday about, but also favorite recent D&D moments. I don't know how recent.
Well, I got one. That aquarium thing I did.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay.
So, I mean, Ruptor didn't care about it. He could care less. Couldn't care less. Could care less? I hate that. God, what is it? Couldn't care less. Anyway.
You're a grammar Nazi. I don't know. But yeah, like I've always wanted to. I can't give away too much about Varno, but so
Colt.
yeah, a little bit. So Varno wanted to. He went basically. His mother is his patron. I'll leave it at that. And his mother told him not to go to this particular island. Warned him about it, but he went anyway. So to appease her, he decided to try to recruit as many of these mongrel folk as possible, offering salvation, right? Like they were broken, twisted. They didn't want to leave the island because of what they looked like. So he offered them a reprieve. So what I did was I took the hallucinatory terrain spell. And Varno, as a Hexblood, he has that living crown. And I flavored it as coral and sea life I have. And it automatically grows back. So I took coral, snapped it off my crown, and it kept regrowing. And I planted it every 10 feet around the village in 150 cube. I cast hallucinatory terrain to make it seem like this beautiful coral reef underneath with fish swimming. And then I used disguise self on myself to make me look grandiose and splendorous. Minor illusion I had going for a soft siren song, and I called out to the villagers, rolled stupid high on my checks, and yeah, I essentially got 12 of them to sign pacts with my patron. It was awesome.
Gotta love jabbing. Yeah, so I don't know, like, and I guess again my thing goes back to, what is recent. Probably in the last, since what, April I guess is when all of this started, but probably my most favorite moment so far out of all of it was the battle at the Spine.
Yes.
I mean, that whole journey was epic, but I mean, the battle itself was pretty awesome. So probably overall, my most favorite epic moment, I suppose, would be the battle at the Spine. But more recently than that, though, I guess I have to say is the Sentinel absolutely has me intrigued. I mean, I consider myself pretty imaginative and pretty creative, but all the things that I've tried so far with the Sentinel and have gotten nowhere, so it's frustrating, but that's the intriguing part. So, yeah. Okay, like, I want to know who this guy is.
What's gonna work for this son of a bitch? Yeah.
Yep. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think every time we sit down and play is my favorite moment. I don't know. Just enjoy the game. I mean, and it's nice when you have good people to sit down and play with,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. So.
Whoa! Why do I hear myself? Oh, I'm good. Okay, never mind.
Well, if you hear yourself, I'd say your ears are working.
You had to.
Yep.
You had to. That's all you get a day. I need it for my brain. Like, I can't cringe that hard, otherwise I'll pass out. Oh, God.
Let's see. So, I mean, we've got some, I don't know, after this, probably won't be about us as much. So, I don't know, I guess a little bit more about us. How long have you been playing D&D?
Me? I think I'm at my 3-year mark now.
Is that all, really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm at my 3-year mark. Yeah. No, not quite. I'm still 2 years. Yeah. Because, yeah, actually, can I tell the story of how I got into D&D? Because I kind of...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, I've always been curious about it, never knew much about it. I went to this local gaming... We had an internet cafe for a year and a half here in my town. And there was a couple people playing D&D, and I never got into it. But yeah, me and my wife started watching Overwatch League on Twitch, and so I was on that got me into Twitch. I didn't know it existed. And I was just cruising on there, and I saw that there was a high amount of people watching a Dungeons and Dragons Twitch show. Like, what the fuck? So I click on it, and it's Critical Role. And the first thing I see is Sam Riegel live on stage with that pink fucking spandex outfit and the makeup and the orb lit up on his crotch. I'm like, you have my attention. So, and then that episode made me laugh so freaking hard. Ashley Birch was in there. I think Sumali was in that episode. And, yeah, I got interested. Then I started going, and you've all heard my horror stories about the Roll20 forums and the terrible games I've had.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, yeah, I found these schmucks, and been playing with these guys ever since, and you can't get rid of me. Yeah.
Well, I first played D&D back in the early 90s. I know you probably weren't born yet, but...
92, dude.
Yeah, well, okay, so yeah. But no, the early 90s. I had just gotten out of high school. Was working at a factory, actually. And a couple of the guys there played D&D, and so I played with them for a while. I don't know, a year maybe. And of course, you know, my life took a turn, and eventually I joined the service. So that took me a whole different way of life. And then probably, I don't know, a year ago, maybe a little over a year, Shannon and I were talking about stuff to do. You know, you've got all your standard board games that have been around for generations. And I think I saw something about D&D at one point. So I just said something to her, and I was like, hey, you know, would you be interested in this? Have you ever heard of it? Whatever. And she knew what D&D was. And so we picked up a starter set. I grabbed a couple friends of ours, and just kind of, I played the role of the GM. And so that's kind of how I got back into D&D. And then same as yourself, April of last year, saw the Kickstarter, joined the Kickstarter, and then started playing games, and I've been back into it ever since. So,
and now we're full-on addicts.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry, cut me 1 second. I do not miss phones with physical keyboards because my fingers are fat. So, no. Even this thing I struggle with. So.
Oh. Yeah, you actually threw me off.
Good.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Get practice. Get duck and beef. You got to keep the momentum. What are you going to do?
Oh, yeah, talking about being addicted to D&D now. So, let's see. I run a game on Saturday nights, and then have a game on Sunday nights and Wednesdays. Fixing to have another game on Tuesday evenings. I think that's it for me. I think it's going to be it for me. I know we're trying to talk you into starting off with running some one-shot modules.
Last night I was asked to run a Saturday night game, so I will be.
Well, fine then. I didn't want to play in your games anyway.
Oh, fuck off. I'll run more. No, it's just that was the day, because he asked either Friday or Saturday. I can't do Fridays. So Saturdays, I says, oh, yeah, sure.
Why can't you do Fridays?
Wife works 3 to 11s quite a bit, so I gotta.
You gotta watch the kiddos.
Yeah, full dad mode. But yeah. So probably Saturdays. I think he requested it the same time as Saturday morning cartoons, so I won't be able to do that. I might run one in the evening too. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, you're talking about running... Well, you said Saturday nights. Are you talking about trying to run Saturday mornings as well?
Yeah, whatever time Yeah, it was. I was talking to Roth Halen last night, and he was asking for Saturday game.
Oh, okay.
For
Well, I mean, depending on what time you play, I might be able to. I don't know. Maybe just guest spot in once in a while or something.
yeah. I mean,
Because you figure we've got this from 9 to 10 your time,
yeah,
or 10 to 11 your time. I'm sorry, 10 to 11 Eastern.
yeah,
So 9 to 10 for me, and then my game starts at 5 my time.
yeah.
So like I don't know, midday. Yeah, depending on what time you do on Saturdays, I might be able to jump in once in a while.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm down for running other times during the week. I'm just waiting to hear what the community needs, and because I'm letting the heavy hitter DMs fucking get slots.
Yeah.
Pick the good slots, and I'll just do the whatever is left over. I'm perfectly fine with that. It lets me get some practice in. I'm just gonna run modules. If I try to homebrew everything, I get manic and obsessive, and I'm gonna set aside all my work to focus on that, and it's not gonna be good. So I'm just gonna run modules.
You definitely need to run your haunted house.
Yeah, I've tweaked it since the last time I ran it. I have tweaked it. I haven't changed the final encounter because I love it so much, and I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care if it's broken. I don't care if it's hard. I love it. Fuck you. Not doing it. So.
I don't blame you.
And if you're curious what that encounter is, you'll just have to ask me to run it for you.
Yeah, so I mean, like right now there's Sunday night games, Monday night. There's about to be a Tuesday night. There may already be, but I know that this coming Tuesday. And then Wednesdays, I don't know. I know Ninx runs his on Friday night, but that's a personal home game.
Yep.
So, but Discord-wise, I don't know if there's anything on Thursday or Friday nights yet.
I think Theo and Rose were talking together, trying to decide schedule that way because I don't think they wanted to overlap too much. Tim's just down to run whenever. I think he mentioned, because I was talking to him yesterday and I asked him if he had a Thursday spot, and he said like earlier in the day, I think, because he's trying to balance, work and running games.
Javin, I do agree with you. Current state of things, that Kickstarter was absolutely one of the best things to happen in the last 2 years.
Yep. And then it wasn't. And then it doesn't matter because we did something better. But
something like that, yeah.
I imagine Ty tossing a compass across the room. This map isn't to scale. Fuck off!
Well, actually, that's true. Thursday and Friday is one of the things that we can do is try to do the community game nights, like when we do Jackbox and things like that.
Yeah, we need to do that more.
Yeah. I don't know if we should stream our Jackbox games.
No.
Because we don't want to get started on Twitch and then get banned that quickly, right?
Oh, yeah. And especially, we're usually drinking, and that's, like, you lose half the magic of Jackbox if you gotta, you know yourself. And I think Seinavi, too. Seinavi was playing it with his family, and he had to censor himself. And, of course, when you can't say the raunchy shit, that's when you get the good prompts. Like,
yeah.
No.
Yep. So.
Yeah, he's like, no, not the way they go. Yeah, no, we're not.
Yep.
No. Because most of the time we're drinking or smoking. Yeah, no. But yeah, we need to do Cards Against Humanity again. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because I think Gilles the one that installed the card spot.
I think so.
Yeah, and it does it right there on the Discord, which is awesome. And then I think Brian has like all the Jackbox party packs. Yeah, what else? Oh, eventually we're gonna do. I really want to do like a Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, or Mario Party night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got that Elgato, so I could stream the Switch games. So anybody in the community that's got a Switch, get together. For I think Mario Kart you can have like up to 8 people. But,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to be your announcer on that one. I don't have a Switch.
Scrub. Get one. I'm telling you, like it makes. Like I've been a loyal Sony person for years. I'm pretty much done with them now. But once you get a Switch, like every other console just seems stupid. Like you can do so much with it.
Well, for me, it's not even about brand loyalty. For me, I think it's about the types of games that I play, the types of games that I prefer.
Yeah.
You're not going to find them on a Switch.
That's right.
And so, yeah, I think it's just a matter of the types of games. So, yeah, I mean, really, it has nothing to do with brand loyalty. We went in chat the other day. We were joking about the first console that we started on, and all you guys were talking about, oh, yeah, my first console was a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo. I'm like, yeah, my first console was Atari 2600. I don't want to hear it.
Old Man Rivers. Yep. I still remember my dad had this billiards game where it was pixelated and you can move the pool cue and take shots, Duck Hunt, Super Mario, and then my first Final Fantasy game, which got me into the fantasy genre. And back then, I couldn't afford the game guide, so you had to figure out the hard way. You couldn't just Google that shit.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't have all the cheat codes and stuff that you can get today.
Yeah, you elitist. I had to sneak. My mom used to work at a corner store, and I had to sneak in there and fucking with a piece of paper trying to write down the Nintendo Power cheat codes before the store owner saw me. And oh yeah, caught me once, got me by the scruff of the neck, and threw me out of the store.
I did play E.T. on the Atari, actually. I think my favorite though was Defender. What was the other one? I said Defender and Asteroids.
Was Millipede on the Atari?
I can't remember the other. Huh?
Was Millipede on the Atari?
I think so. I mean, at that time, it was like pretty much anything you could find in the arcade. Almost anything you could find in the arcade, you could find on Atari.
Right. Yeah.
So, loved Asteroids.
I looked over and the first thing I see is Kega's aroused. Oh my god. I forgot about
that. Yep.
Ashley Birch is a fucking global treasure, okay? She's the voice of Tiny Tina and I love her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another game. Yeah, so eventually when Tiny Tina's Wonderlands comes out, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of people for that one because for those of you that don't know, Borderlands 2 had a DLC called Assault on Dragon's Keep, which was one of the funniest fucking DLC like I've ever played. Tiny Tina runs a game of bunkers and badasses for the Vault Hunters, and yeah, it's all completely D&D themed. So this game is based off that, but what I truly loved about it was a main character dies in Borderlands 2 who's really close to Tina, and at the time she's only 14, so she's using this game to deal with it, so there's like a really powerful emotional element to it, and at the end it just fucking gut punches you. It's a beautiful story. And it's Borderlands. Fucking 2K Games pulled off a story like that. Yeah, you think I'm not playing the main game? Yeah, no. So I know you don't like first-person shooters, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get you into that shit.
I'm not. So it's not that I don't like them because I've played them. I've played COD and that kind of stuff. I'm just not. I'm not good at them. I'm not fast enough.
So.
So I die a lot.
That's why we have healers. Why do you think we employ Vernon? Fucking pick your ass up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I'm just. I mean, like we've talked about Sniper Ghost Warrior. I mean, I'm really good at that game because it's slow paced. I mean, I can creep and I can crawl and I can, do those kinds of things and find a rooftop and roost and those kinds of things. But I don't know. I've just never, and like you guys have talked about too, the difference between playing on console and playing on PC when it comes to moving your weapons around and locking on, and how much easier it is on a PC and that kind of stuff. And I don't know, maybe my old brain just has a hard time comprehending the PC controls, the movement and the this and that, whatever. But
I promise you, it's night and day. It's
no, I've tried to play on PC, and I just get confused with the controls. I end up hitting the wrong keys or whatever. So I just practice. Big thing is just going to be practice, but.
Yeah. Well, controller's still better for Monster Hunter, say, so screw you.
Yeah, if you have a controller that works, that's key.
Well, yeah. I mean, I still have issues. I think I got to clean out the USB port because it keeps like shorting out as I'm playing and the light turns off at the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm ready to block a monster attack, then my controller stops working and my guy just stands there like, "Have at thee." So I gotta fix that. But,
yeah, like I said, I'll get in there and start messing with it. I mean, after next week, you guys are going to switch games, so that'll give me a chance to maybe rank up a little bit, catch up to you guys, and whatever. So
well, and Viv will be starting pretty soon, so she'll be the same rank as you. We got Max and Aoshi to like rank 5 or rank 6. Theo is still around rank 2, so there's still plenty of people. And then, not to mention, the higher rank people get a shitload of experience for helping lower levels. So you'll have lots of people.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about coming up on our hour, sir.
Yep. What do you think?
So that we're gonna
time to wrap
try
up.
and keep this. Yeah, so we're gonna try to keep this about an hour or so. So just a quick recap. Like I said, Twitch and Discord and YouTube, they're all listed under the Moose Water Tavern. Which I guess really quick, the whole way that came about, the name anyway. The tavern itself is named after the moose, Gordie and Willhelm. It was just kind of a general consensus. Everybody decided to give it that name. So kind of designed by everybody, built by everybody. Everybody had an input into it and that kind of stuff. So, all three, Twitch, Discord, YouTube, it's all Moose Water Tavern. Please come and join us, find us, ask us questions. We'll help direct you in any way that we can. Again, hopefully this becomes a weekly show. And then you'll start seeing a lot more on our Twitch channel with streaming D&D games, video games, non-D&D tabletop games, all kinds of content. And again, as long as we can keep the Moose on track, the VODs will be available the day after live stream. Hope you enjoyed this. This was very much from the hip. We had a slight little layout here, some talking points, but for the most part, this was done from the hip, as most of our shows probably will be. Just generate better conversation that way. So, again, thank you to everybody in the Discord family that supports us and supports each other. You guys joining us for chat today. Javin, I'll try and make sure he doesn't ban you. Say Navi, thanks for everything you do. Patrick, thank you for everything you do. Newcomers, Dr. Mom, and
Dr. Mom's
Rocky Dr. Mom and Rocky Taki.
Good morning, Dr. Mom. Sorry.
Joined us this morning. They were watching live. So, thank you, everybody. We'll see you again next Saturday morning. And other than that, just make sure that you follow our Twitch so that you can get notifications whenever we go live. Anything else you want to say, Gordie?
Well, thank all you people for tuning in for the first episode of Gordie and Willhelm in the morning.
You got that jingle ready?
I do.
All right.
Goodbye.
Gordie
You big moose.
and
The
Wilhelm
grumpy gnome.
in the morning. Gordie.
Whoop. I love it. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.